Indonesia, with its vast and diverse economy, offers numerous opportunities for foreign investors. To facilitate this, the Indonesian government has introduced the Investor KITAS program, a special visa designed to attract and support foreign investors in the country. Investor KITAS, or Limited Stay Permit Card for Investors, is a specific limited stay permit card created for foreign investors interested in actively participating in Indonesia's economy. The program aims to streamline the process of obtaining residency permits in Indonesia for investors, making it more accessible and appealing. Apply for Investor KITAS. The Investor KITAS is a visa specifically designed for business investors in Indonesia, which is allowing them to live and manage their business within the country with relative ease. Although the Investor KITAS has actually been in effect since 2011 based on Law No. 6/2011 and later edited again in 2018, it wasn't until the rebranding in 2019 when significant changes were noted. Then it was making this KITAS type one of the most popular visas to possess in the country. The advantages of Investor KITAS over a working KITAS. According to the BKPM Amendment No. 5/2019, Indonesia offers further benefits to investors residing in Indonesia. Prior to this regulation issuance, it was necessary for investors to apply for a working KITAS, Index Code 312, along with a working permit which costs $1,200 IDR 17 million per year as a mandatory fund. Consequently, due to this amendment, working permits are no longer necessary for Investor KITAS holders, which will reduce the visa outlay by $100 or IDR 1.4 million. Per month is $1,200 or IDR 17 million per year. The Investor KITAS is available with two-term lengths, 1 year and 2 years. By picking the 2-year Investor KITAS, you will save $2,400, IDR 35 million, over the term because of the non-compulsory DPKK fund, as well as yearly KITAS processing and associated costs. Who are eligible to apply for Investor KITAS? Before an Investor KITAS can be obtained, the company's authorized capital should exceed IDR 10 billion, and there should be a minimum of 25% of its authorized capital paid up. For companies that were set up prior to 2009, lower capital investment is possible. Finally, an investor should first have a minimum value of $1 billion in personal shares invested in a PMA company and hold the title of either director or commissioner. As an investor that holds no position in a PMA company, but with personal shares of over IDR 1.125 billion, you will also be eligible to apply for an Investor's KITAS. However, work is not permitted. If you are an investor that is stated as a director, you are allowed to work while holding an Investor KITAS. This is stipulated in Manpower Regulation Permanent No. 10/2018 in Article 10, Article 22, and Article 26.c. If an investor is stated as a commissioner, you are not allowed to work, but you can still get the facility of maximum 2-year stay permit. If you, as a commissioner, also want to be allowed to work, you will need to have minimum IDR 10 billion share ownership of the company. Other conditions you need to know. 1. Investor KITAS can support dependent KITAS. 2. One company can hold more than one Investor KITAS as long as the foreigner's shares are more than $1 billion stated in the company's deed of establishment. 3. Investor KITAS also can obtain KITAP. 4. Investor KITAS is also renewable. Basic requirements of an Investor KITAS. Here are the document requirements. 1. Investor's passport with minimum 18 months validity for 1-year KITAS application and 30 months validity for 2-year KITAS. 2. Company's deed of establishment and its amendments, if any. 3. Ratification from the Ministry of Law and Human Rights, or MOLHR, of company sponsor. 4. Tax ID, or NPLB, of company sponsor. 5. Business domicile. 6. Business license. 7. Business Identification Number, NIB. 8. ID card or KTP and tax ID or NPWB of the Indonesian director of the company sponsor. 9. Blank document with the company's letterhead. 10. Bank account statement with a minimum balance of $10,000. Steps to register an Investor KITAS. 1. Apply for telex or visa approval. 2. Telex visa will directly send to the embassy abroad of our choice. 3. Receive KITAS from respective embassy, and you will have 90 days to enter Indonesia. 4. Once enter Indonesia, convert telex KITAS to investor KITAS. It approximately take 10 to 14 working days. In summary, investor KITAS represents the Indonesian government's efforts to open its doors wider to foreign investment and advance the country's economy. This program provides essential facilities for foreign investors looking to contribute to Indonesia's economic growth. With various types of investor KITAS available, investors have more options to tailor their residency permits to the type of investment and activities they undertake in Indonesia. If you found this video engaging, please don't forget to click the thumbs up button, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more captivating content. Your support means a lot, and I'm excited to have you join us in the next video. Until then, stay curious and keep on exploring.